Then this is future now. It's in Brazil. A park in 1 hour from Belo Horizonte, where the park owner has the vision of melting nature with art, that you go into a pavilion, you see South American artists mostly, and then you go out into the nature. And he has invited us to make a proposition for the Venice piece, and that's what we are planning now to build. It's into the hill that you go in there, and then you have the size of the church, and in the end you go up a trap. So, and you are on the hill again, and this violet thing is the energy solar collectors. And the money why he can do that is coming from Bergbau, Eisenbergbau. And it's a public park, and every Sunday 2,000 people come from Belo Horizonte. It's really a nice thing, and he came to art because of Burle Marx, who helped him to start the park. Dus nog eens hetzelfde. And this was in last November in Museum of Modern Art in the atrium. All the 3 walls projected. So it's linked with the Lungenflügel here, but has different material and different speeds and different editing. And because the all-over light was not dark, we had to work with really strong projectors, and these projectors are built in these bubbles. 2 of them here, and to cover that behind, one projector makes only this, and then one projector behind so in total 7 projections make 1 picture. Here the same thing in the studio. See, we have a cardboard figure, and there's a smaller version. Here is Marcos, the one I forgot he not yet said, the one who has drawn all the construction here. And his father is working with airplanes, and the idea that it holds with so light wood, as here in the Bodon rooms, it's coming from the airplane, from the wings idea, that if you put three layers and make Verstrebungen, that it holds even if the material is very light. You had the feeling, you smell it?
I smell it, yeah. And I asked it to other people as well. And they also had the sensation that they smelled weeds.
Okay.
Is that true? Do you use aromatics?
Not yet, but yesterday I went to the Mystique shop here on Schiedam's Dingsdams, and I bought 2. And eucalyptus.
Yeah.
But for totally other reason than to help the video. So not yet, but I like that very much. If the picture takes you so much in that it
gives you a sensation of
yeah,
smell.
cool.
Okay. I was reading all the time. It happens again.
Now in Utrecht, in the Kapelle, we used peppermint. And from tomorrow here, but the problem is here, the air condition goes not only to the Bodon rooms, but also to all the other rooms. So we have to discuss that later because Herr Fischer said that could be a problem. We have to test it today. Then you have also in the, okay. Good. And this shows, this was the model of how we cover the projectors. So in cardboard in the studio. You see a bit of my workshop in my studio, which is my biggest pride, to have a really good organized workshop. Here. And then, similar to the photos Mr. X showed, here we are in the middle of the room and working on that these pictures come together because it has to go on one big hard disk and then going from these hard disks to these 7 projectors. Also here it's 3 little hard disks. It's the only work in high definition up there. And now we are coming to a new area, but technically it doesn't become simpler. The contrary. And here they made the real one, the bubble in America. So we only sent it the drawings. Here is the carpeting, sponsored by the same company. They sponsored the carpet here. And yesterday they came, the Dutch delegation of this carpet company. And I really like carpet people. they is super to speak with carpet people. Here there was the seating element, that the whole thing becomes like an eye from above, and the speakers were in the seating. And here you see it with people. This is also the future. That's actually the thing I'm working now is will be a whole ceiling, but we cannot afford to do it in RGB, LED RGB. That's why it will be a still image printed on foil behind with fluorescence, so not with LED. I was also surprised, but still we do it with fluorescence from energy, still better. And this is 1,000 square meter. Will be in a hotel in Vienna. I'm collaborating with an architect, but takes now 3 years. And then only a small part will be video. So this is another step of preparation. So the basic concept is, it has in the entrance, when you see up will be an image with insects and grass, that you have the feeling you look out of the world, and then one in the middle of the building be the size of the human, and then in the end, in the restaurant up there, it's the view up onto trees. It will look different. Now we are shooting as we need such a high resolution. We will have to do it with many, many pictures. And the girl with the pink cloth, she is the photographer. So she became, from an internship, she became my photographer. So ik ben hier op stoere. So I guess I'm finished. This is, these are the leftover images. Good, I stop with this. This is my man and my child, and he takes care a lot of the child, otherwise I could not do my job. And, Jetzt bin ich fertig. And this is for Lisa. Maybe we finish now, and I thank you very much that you came here and that we lived 2 hours of our life together. Thank you. Thank you.
I would like to thank you for your lecture. And,
Oh, thank you.
I don't know, you totally changed my mind after.